Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to continue talking about memory dex cards, and this is the second part of my Valentine series. So today I'm going to share 5 more cards, and I'm going to explain each one of them with all the details and everything that is happening with the decorations and everything that I did. Okay, so let's start. This is my first card. And for the base of this one, I used one of the Heidi Swap dies. And I think this is my favorite one from the 4 she released. And maybe because of the dome shape over here, but it is super beautiful. And if you can see over here in the corner, I have a couple of numbers and a letter. And it is because I used a paint chip to cut the base. And the reason for that is just that I love the colors, and I think this background, it's amazing to tie everything together because of all the pink that is going on in the design. So then on top I added this layer of crepe paper, and then a scrap of red pattern paper from my bin. And all I used as a decoration are these foam stickers and a felt sticker from my stash. This one is really thick, but that's something I love about this sticker. And then on top I decided to add this beautiful Nami, and that one is made using this Simon Says stamp. And all I used for the Nom is regular cardstock in white for the base, and then pink for the outfit, and some pattern paper here for the hat. And then I used my alcohol markers for his nose and beard. And this heart over here is a die from my stash, and I use glitter cardstock. And then in the tip of the hat I decided to add this beautiful pom-pom, and I really think that this card is super cute. Okay, so my second design is this heart, and for this one I use this die. So what I did is that I cut 2 pieces with this die, and one is the white border that you see over here, and then the second one, all I did was to cut with my scissors following all the stitched line, and that is what gave me the shape heart as a second layer over here. And then all this French paper that you see here in layers is made using this die that I have on my stash. So I wanted to go with different colors just with the regular cardstock. And if you see, this reminds me of that tricolor ice cream. So I went with that, chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. And then I found on my stash this foam sticker that says life is beautiful. And for the base I used this gold cardstock. And then in this white border, if you see the shine, all I used was glitter glue. And I think this card is simple yet really beautiful. I love it. And then for my third card, I used my Cricut machine because this heart is an SVG file from Special Heart Studio. And if you see, it has tons of layers, a lot of depth in the design, super cute. And what I do with this type of files is that I cut 3 pieces in each color, and then I glue them one on top of the other. And if you see, this is very thick and it is kind of heavy, but it is so worth it to put it together. I think this one is very romantic and lovely, and the colors, oh my goodness, I just love this card. Then for the banner over here on top of the heart, I use a Spellbinders die from this set, this one over here. And then I used this little die for the letters and just cut the letters that I needed. So that's the love word over here. And then for the cute flowers, I used 2 different punches, these Fiskars and then this Recollections one. And that is what is making this beautiful flower. And then if you see in the centers, I added a little pearl, and I think this looks super adorable. Of course, when I am using my Cricut machine or just making my bases on my own, I punch the holes using my Heidi Swapp punch, so nothing fancy or complicated. And if you don't have the punch, there are a lot of ways you can punch the holes. Okay, so this is my third card, and then I created this pocket. Super beautiful, and for this one I used an old C6 die. It's a Stampin' Up! One big top note, and this one I love it because it has a stitched border over here and it is very versatile. So what I did is that I cut 3 pieces in different colors, one white, one red, and one gray. So what I did is that I went again in the stitched line with my scissors and cut the red one so I could leave a white border in the back part. Then again I used my Heidi Swapp punch for the holes, and then I glued the gray layer on top, but then folded it up almost by the half of it in order to create the pocket, and then added these beautiful flowers. These are handmade and I love making my own flowers. Then added these 2 tickets over here, and I found a very long time ago a whole bunch of these tickets at the thrift store, so of course I had to get them. And then I am adding this cute lady over here, and this dolly is part of a paper pad in my stash, and I just created a button with my button maker machine, and then the bow on top is created using this die. Super adorable. And I cut 2 different reds, but I trimmed the tails on the one on top because I just wanted to have double loops over here, and then in the center I added this gemmy. And if you see, it's shining on top, and this line is made using one of my glitter markers. So I used the red one and this other one for the polka dots, and I think that adds a beautiful detail. As I always say, details make your creations more beautiful. So this pocket is super adorable. And then my last card for today is this chocolate card. Super cute, and for this one I used my Cricut machine. I found the image on the design space. So what I did is that I cut 1 layer in white because of the paper on top, and then 1 layer in brown for the chocolate part, and then I just used a little piece of foil paper to make the wrapping, and then I used my Heidi Swapp punch for the holes, and again I used one of my glitter markers, this one, for the Love You sentiment, because if you remember the kisses from Hershey's, they have in this light blue color the lettering, so that's why I use for this one, and I think this looks super adorable. So as you see, nothing fancy or complicated, just using what you have in your stash, stretch your supplies and materials, and have fun. That for me, that is the most important part of when I'm creating something. And I really hope that you get some inspiration with these cards, that you give it a try if you haven't. And of course, if you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, please write them down below, and I will be more than happy to get back to you. As always, thank you very much for watching, and please remember to subscribe, like and comment, and of course click the notifications bell so you know when a new video is up. But in the meantime, take care and see you soon. Bye.